Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series. We're here with the first Monday Night Raw after the Money in the Bank Premium Live event. Now if you missed out on that, we've basically determined quite a few things. We know who the #1 contenders are for the tag team titles. So I would say spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it and you want to, then go back and watch that, because I'm about to basically talk about some of the results from Money in the Bank. So the tag team titles, we have the LWO, who are going to go ahead and face off against the Judgement Day. Hold on a second, just going backstage here. Wait, what is this? The Judgement Day are just wiping out the LWO. What the heck? Well, someone needs to get backstage and break this up, because what? Oh my god, the LWO just been wiped out by the Judgement Day. Well, okay, didn't really get to speak much about what actually happened at the Money in the Bank, but yeah, they're the #1 contenders. They've been wiped out by the Judgement Day. But as for now, here tonight, we have a match between Alexa Bliss, and we've actually got Scarlet in action. So her first time in one-on-one action, Scarlet. A couple of female superstars who you may say are a little bit similar in their aura. Possibly. I'm not sure if that's fair to say, especially considering the fact that Alexa Bliss seems to be moving to a little bit more towards the dark side of things in this series. We're still yet to get some answers with that, but there were some odd occurrences happening in that female Money in the Bank ladder match between Alexa Bliss and Auntie Howdy. So I think we're far from finished from that story, because to be honest, the Money in the Bank left us with more questions than answers. But as for now, we're going to get straight into this match, one-on-one action. So Alexa Bliss, last time we saw her in action was last night, actually, Sunday night at the Money in the Bank, where she was unsuccessful in that women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Tiffany Stratton was the one who came out on top in that one, but as we said, there were some odd occurrences with Alexa Bliss and Auntie Howdy. Couldn't really tell whether they were working together or working against each other. There were moments where it seemed like they were kind of working together, and then other moments where Auntie Howdy was stopping Alexa Bliss, so can't really tell what is going on between those two. But I'm sure we're going to see here tonight what is actually going to happen with Alexa Bliss, if any more odd occurrences are going to occur. But Alexa Bliss at the moment, all over Scarlet. Is Scarlet even going to be able to get into this matchup? It's her debut in this series, so Scarlet would want to have a good start. There'll be some message to the locker room if Scarlet was able to dethrone Alexa Bliss. And the thing is, we still don't actually know who Auntie Howdy is. And that's probably the biggest question of them all. Who is Auntie Howdy? I'm sure that if we found out who she was, then maybe we would get some answers as to why she's doing what she's doing. But Scarlet right now hits a code breaker into the cover. She's looking to end this one quickly. And Alexa Bliss able to get that shoulder up. I was thinking probably going to need to do a bit more damage to Alexa to keep her down. Into the suplex by Scarlet. Scarlet getting on top here. Slow. It took her a little while to get into her groove, but she's slowly getting into it here. Alexa Bliss needs to be careful. Oh, her face just getting rubbed into the canvas, and then an elbow drop onto her back, into the upper spine of Alexa Bliss. And Scarlet looking to take out the legs. She follows Alexa Bliss to the outside, doesn't allow Alexa any time to recover. Going in for a quick chop and then slamming Alexa Bliss down. Her head bouncing off the concrete outside the ring. There is some padding, but that padding's not really going to protect you too much, especially when you're being slammed head first down to the floor. Now Alexa Bliss trying to take control, sending Scarlet back into the ring. Now then, Alexa Bliss and Scarlet locking up here. And Scarlet goes underneath and then over the top. And Scarlet into the drop toe hold. taking Alexa Bliss down to the mat. Scarlet feels like this may be enough, but no, just a 1 count again. Scarlet getting herself back into this one. She's really starting to show what she's capable of. Alexa Bliss is no slouch, so the fact that Scarlet's even able to get on top for part of this match is quite impressive, especially considering this is her first time in one-on-one action. Could Scarlet be potentially looking to maybe head towards the Women's World title? It is going to be some challenge for her, whoever goes for that title, to be honest, because Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman on the planet, dethroned the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, at that Money in the Bank Premium Live event. So it's going to be one hell of a challenge. Whoever comes out on top in that rivalry, I'm going to guess and assume that Rhea Ripley is going to get her rematch clause, but Scarlet, able to get the shoulder up. I thought that might have been it. But yeah, Rhea Ripley does have a rematch clause, so I'm sure she's going to use that at some point and try and get back her World Championship. But we'll have to wait and see what happens between those two. And Alexa Bliss, just with a taunt that's reminiscent of Bray Wyatt. Could that have been Alexa potentially calling out to Bray again? We saw a few weeks back that Alexa was calling out for Bray's help because she's struggling within herself. Now Alexa. A huge elbow there from Scarlet. Now back into the ring goes Scarlet. Scarlet blows a kiss to Alexa Bliss. And Alexa kind of just stopped in her tracks here. What was that all about? Seemed almost like the kiss from Scarlet stunned Alexa a little bit there. Or maybe Alexa was just stuck within her own head again. I don't know. Very odd. But Scarlet able to take advantage. Scarlet potentially looking to finish this match up very soon. Looking to finish off Alexa Bliss maybe. What's she going for here? Driving Alexa Bliss head first into the canvas. This could be all over. Scarlet for her first victory in her debut. No. Alexa gets the shoulder up. Alexa Bliss is in trouble. Scarlet she could have been looking to end it there possibly, but Alexa Bliss able to get on top here. Drives her shoulder into the midsection of Scarlet and follows it up with some stomps and then a knee to the throat, just choking out Scarlet in that corner there a little bit. Well, Scarlet seems to be in a bit of trouble now. Where's Alexa going? What is she doing? Look, what the hell? Looked like she was muttering some words to herself just then. Not sure what that was all about. And Alexa Bliss connects with a Twisted Bliss. Surely this one's got to be all over. Scarlet, can she kick out? No. Scarlet defeated by Alexa Bliss. Again, some odd occurrences happening with Alexa. Not really sure what that is all about. But hold on a second. It's Auntie Howdy. She's got that kendo stick. And she's just absolutely wiped out Alexa Bliss. Well, message sent by Auntie Howdy. Okay, so from one creepy side of the female division, we're over to the Women's World Champion Ronda Rousey with a hugely successful night at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. She absolutely dominated Rhea Ripley. She made Rhea Ripley tap out outside of the ring, then basically dragged her into the ring and got the victory. So she really sent a message to the former Women's World Champion, but she has some words for the WWE Universe and probably even Rhea Ripley herself. So let's see what Ronda Rousey has to say. Listen up, London. Last night at Money in the Bank, I proved exactly why I'm the baddest woman on the planet. Rhea Ripley, bless her heart, she talked a big game, accused me of thinking I could waltz into the WWE and take whatever I want. Well, guess what? She was right. Rhea had the nerve to say I was only successful for 5 minutes in another sport. But you know what's ironic, Rhea? It took me less than 5 minutes to snatch that title away from you. So thank you for the reminder. But hey, I get it. You're all upset because your precious Rhea couldn't hold on to her precious title. Well, guess what? I don't give a damn about any of you. I don't care about your boos, your cheers, or your sympathy for poor little Rhea, because at the end of the day, I'm the one standing here with the gold around my waist, and there's not a damn thing any of you can do about it. So, whether you like it or not, get used to it. Ronda Rousey is your women's world champion, and I'm not going anywhere, so you can boo me all you want, but just remember this: I thrive on your hatred. Because the more you hate me, the more I prove that I'm the absolute best. Hold on, Rhea, one last thing. You can head to the back of the line. Because as long as I'm the champion, you will never get a shot at this title again. Whoa, 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 hold on just a minute there, Ronda. This ain't how we do things on Monday Night Raw. I'm the GM round here, and what I say goes. Where's Steve? You can't just ignore Rhea like that. She deserves her rematch. What is this punk doing? He's already had a stunner before. Stone Cold laughing in his face. Kid, she'll get her rematch, but not tonight. Tonight I've got something else in mind for you. You see, I got a little request from an old buddy of your pops, Rey Mysterio. He wanted me to give you a little challenge. So get your gear ready, because your match is up next. So, oh god, Stone Cold, oh my goodness, wiping out Dominic Mysterio. Stone Cold telling Dominic he has a match, and just like a few weeks ago, I believe it was the first Monday Night Raw, the Stone Cold Stunner delivered to Dominic Mysterio, and it looks like Stone Cold may even want some more. Oh my god, Stone Cold really trying to send a message to Dominic. Is Dominic ever gonna learn? Once again, Dominic Mysterio paying the price for running his mouth on the Raw general manager. Now, that's not got him very far now, has it? So, moving on with the show. Like we just said, Dominic Mysterio is in action, and it's one hell of a challenge that has been set for him. So Santos Escobar has actually requested this match with the general manager, Stone Cold Steve Austin, hence why we're here. Santos Escobar wanted to take on any member from the Judgment Day, and I guess Stone Cold probably saw Dominic backstage and was like, okay, sure, you'll do. And as you can see above the ring, there is a steel cage. So the idea behind this by the general manager is to keep any interferences out. So no Judgment Day interference, no LWO interference. Santos Escobar just wants to punish any member from the Judgment Day, and we know now that that will be Dominic Mysterio. So Santos Escobar looking to send a message to the Judgment Day. Luckily he came out unscathed in that attack backstage, but let's get on with this and let's get Dominic out here. So Dominic Mysterio, I don't know if he's ever going to learn, to be honest. It doesn't seem like he will, because he keeps making the exact same mistake. You do not disrespect the rattlesnake and get to walk away from the situation and get to... Yeah, you don't get to get away with that sort of thing, especially when he's the general manager of Monday Night Raw. So Dominic Mysterio kind of putting himself in this situation, although he has had a good start to his Universe mode. He was unsuccessful in the Money in the Bank Premium Live event, couldn't quite get that briefcase, although he did come very close. But as for now, steel cage action against Santos Escobar. So the steel cage gets lowered down to the ring. But yeah, the last time we saw Dominic Mysterio in action, I'm pretty sure it was when he was asking, or pretty much demanding, a match from the general manager Stone Cold, and that didn't go too well for him. And now Stone Cold has put him inside the steel cage. And Dominic Mysterio with a good start here. He's had a good start to his Universe Mode series. He performed quite well in that men's Money in the Bank ladder match. It was unfortunate not to come out on top, to be honest, in that one. And Dominic just saying he's not listening to the fans here. He doesn't care what they have to say. As per usual, the fans are not on the side of Dominic Mysterio. Santos Escobar, though, looking to get on top in this one. It looked like for a second Dominic may have been looking to escape the cage. And a spine buster delivered by Santos Escobar into the cover here. Could this one be over? No. Just a 1 count. So the competitors inside the ring. The only way to win this match is pinfall, submission, or by escaping the cage. Can either climb out over the top or exit through the door. Santos Escobar into the corner, driving that forearm to the jaw of Dominic Mysterio. Now Santos Escobar looking for a suplex, showing Dominic Mysterio exactly how it's done. Now he went for the right hand, but Dominic Mysterio able to escape, and Dominic Mysterio off the springboard into the crossbody. Dominic driving that foot into the midsection, into the torso of Santos Escobar, but Santos Escobar quickly to his feet. And a huge high elbow or high forearm, it looked like there, by Santos Escobar, takes Dominic off his feet. So the Judgement Day at Extreme Rules will be facing the LWO for those tag team titles. We're not entirely sure what kind of a match it's going to be just yet, whether it'll be a normal tag team or have some kind of stipulation to it. I guess we'll find out in the upcoming weeks. But Dominic Mysterio looking to try and give the Judgement Day a bit of an advantage going into the pay-per-view. Do still have a couple of weeks left. Dominic Mysterio looking to exit the cage through the door. The referee taking his time to unlock the door. I'm not sure if Dominic's going to be too pleased with that. Santos Escobar able to take advantage. Dominic Mysterio though able to crawl out from underneath there, and Dominic into an abdominal stretch, but Santos Escobar able to get out of that one. And a nice little maneuver there by Santos Escobar, keeping himself on top. Driving Dominic face first into that turnbuckle, and now working on the arm of Dominic Mysterio, just wrapping it around that top rope. And Dominic responds with a high elbow. And Dominic Mysterio here, could he be going for the three amigos? Potentially he is. Can he connect with all three? There's two. The crowd counting along with him, and he connects with the third. Could potentially go for the frog splash, but he's looking to end this one here. Just a 1 count. Needs to do more damage than that. And onto the springboard again, into a moonsault this time. Surprised that Dominic hasn't gone for a frog splash to try and end this one, but Dominic just looking to escape the cage. Not sure if he realised that Santos had made his way back to his feet. Santos potentially looking to escape the cage now. Requesting the referee to open up the door. He's looking over at Dominic. Dominic's still in the corner, but explosively Dominic flies out that corner. Took out Santos Escobar with the clothesline, and that heel kick did absolutely nothing to Dominic. A big right hand. Dominic looking to get out of the cage perhaps. No, into the frog splash. He connects with it. Into the cover. Looking to finish this one here. Dominic Mysterio for the victory. Well, Dominic Mysterio has had one hell of a start to his Universe mode this series. Picking up the victory and the advantage for the Judgement Day. What a victory that is for Dominic. Gonna have to keep an eye out for him in this series. So next up we have Chad Gable making his way out here this evening. It was a poor showing from him, to be honest, at the Money in the Bank Premium Live event. But he's out here for to give some words to the WWE Universe and address the situation. Gunther was absolutely dominant in his title defense, so I wonder exactly what Chad Gable has to say. You know, they say in this business there are highs and lows, moments of triumph and moments of defeat. Well, last night at Money in the Bank, that was one of those moments of defeat. I stepped into that ring with one goal in mind: to walk out of London as the Intercontinental Champion. But things didn't go as planned, did they? Gunther, he showed up and he showed out. He dominated me in a way that I never even saw coming. And for that, I have to give credit where credit is due. But let me make one thing clear. This defeat, it's not the end of Chad Gable. It's not the end of my story. It's a chapter that didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. But it's a chapter nonetheless. I've been knocked down before. I've faced setbacks, obstacles and challenges that seemed insurmountable. But every single time, I've gotten back up. And this is no different. So to my friends, my family, and each and every one of the fans, I want to say thank you. Thank you for standing by me, for believing me. Even when I didn't really believe in myself. I may have hit a roadblock last night, but mark my words, this is not the last time you'll see Chad Gable fighting for a title. I'll go back to the drawing board, I'll train harder, I'll dig deeper. And when the time is right, I'll be back stronger, faster, and better than ever. So moving on into our main event, and what is going on? Carmelo Hayes is here. Well, I was just about to say that in our main event, we were actually supposed to have a one-on-one match between Seth and Carmelo. Seth wanted to use his rematch, but his rematch clause, but Stone Cold was under the impression that Carmelo Hayes wasn't even here. He must have arrived late to the venue or into the building, made it just in time for the main event, and it looks like Carmelo Hayes is taking a seat at ringside. He wants to sit in on this one. Well, Seth Rollins needs to make sure he stays focused on Finn Balor. Finn Balor, one of the men of the Judgment Day who wiped out the LWO earlier on tonight. One half of the undisputed tag team champions is Finn Balor, looking to perhaps topple the #1 contender and the previous world heavyweight champion. So it will be a big victory for him if he's able to defeat Seth Rollins here, especially as Seth has his rematch clause still, which we spoke about briefly. This match was supposed to be for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth wanted that match here tonight, but was unable to get it because Carmelo Hayes wasn't even in the building at the time. So we are going to continue with this one-on-one action between Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. It's the first time we're seeing Finn Balor in action. And he's on top of the #1 contender here. And Finn Balor driving Seth Rollins down to the outside, to ringside. And Seth sending Finn straight back into the ring. He doesn't want any of that action on the outside. He does his best work inside the ring. But Finn Balor staying on top of things here. Delivers a DDT and straight into the cover here. Into the cover for... oh, just a 2 count. I thought maybe he might have been about to topple the #1 contender. But Seth freaking Rollins looking for the Falcon Arrow. And he connects with it. He's got to try and stay on top of Finn Balor here. Keep the pressure on, but Finn again getting himself back into this one. Oh, and a big knee strike to the midsection of Seth Rollins. Looking for an elbow drop, but he just misses out. Finn Balor, sorry. Seth connected with that drop kick, but didn't get enough of it. And now Seth able to get the ball moving. Finn Balor quickly back to his feet. But Seth with his eye on the prize. And into a sling blade by Seth Rollins. Finn Balor could be in some trouble right now. Seth potentially looking for the pedigree here, and the pedigree connects. Seth Rollins pretty tired, but into the cover. Could he potentially be about to get the victory over Finn Balor? No. Finn Balor gets the shoulder up. A stomp there at Finn. Oh my goodness. Speaking of the stomp, Seth Rollins connects. And Finn Balor's back on his feet. They're trading blows here. And Seth Rollins now feeling it. And oh my goodness. Carmelo Hayes just wiping out Seth Rollins. And we got disqualification. Well, Finn Balor's not happy with that. And Carmelo Hayes has just cost Finn Balor his one-on-one match. And, well, Finn's out of here. And Carmelo Hayes is going to continue this attack. When the #1 contender, the World Heavyweight Champion, trying to send a message to his contender. Seth Rollins tried to basically take a bit of the mickey out of Carmelo Hayes by challenging him to a ladder match after Carmelo Hayes was unsuccessful in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but Carmelo Hayes ended the night as World Heavyweight Champion. So that plan kind of backfired for Seth freaking Rollins. But now Seth is getting on top of things here. And it may be Carmelo Hayes whose plan has backfired this evening. Tried to go for the ambush. That's probably why he came out at ringside. Wanted to take the opportunity to send a message to Seth. Seth Rollins up on the top rope, or the second rope I should say, but Carmelo Hayes saw what was coming and was able to roll out of the way and stamp on the face. Oh, and Seth Rollins played a bit of possum there. Seth rebounding off the ropes and then delivering the knee to the face. Well, it seems like we've almost got another main event. The main event we should have had. These two are just going to keep fighting, I guess, until someone stops them. May need someone to break these two up ASAP because they're just going to keep dealing damage to each other. Seth seems to be a bit tired right now, sending Carmelo Hayes up onto the top rope and then delivering a super kick right on the button. I do think Carmelo Hayes' plan has really backfired here tonight. He's tried to get the advantage over Seth freaking Rollins, but Seth now heading to the top rope. What's he looking for here? Seth Rollins connecting with the frog splash. And I think the World Heavyweight Champion's in some big trouble right now. Seth Rollins just cranking on the neck, putting the pressure onto the spine of the World Heavyweight Champion. It looked like Carmelo Hayes may have been looking to escape the ring there, but Seth Rollins looking for the curb stomp, and he connects with it. Well, what is Seth looking for here? Carmelo Hayes quickly to his feet. Seth back into another sling blade. Oh my goodness, not again. Seth Rollins looking for a second. Oh my goodness, a reversal by Carmelo Hayes. And now Carmelo with Seth Rollins in position, looking to send a message himself. Carmelo Hayes left standing at the end of the night.